What to, Pelch?
Ha! Come and bring away the nets.
What patch breach, I say?
What say you, maester?
Look how thou stirrest now. Come away, or I'll fetch thee with a wanyan.
Faith, maester, I am thinking of the poor men that were cast away before us even now.
Alas, poor souls, it grieved my heart to hear what pitiful cries they made to us to help them, when well-a-day we could scarce help ourselves.
Nay, maester, said not I as much when I saw the porpoise, how he bounced and tumbled. They say they're half fish, half flesh, a plague on them. They ne'er come but I look to be washed. Maester, I marvel how these fishes live in the sea.
Why, as men do a land, the great ones eat up the little ones. I can compare our rich misers to nothing so fitly as to a whale. A plays and tumbles, driving the poor fry before him, and at last devours them all at a mouthful. Such whales have I heard on other land, who never leave gaping till they swallowed the whole parish, church, steeple, bells and all.
A pretty moral. But, maester, if I had been the sexton, I would have been that day in the belfry.
Why, man?
Because he should have swallowed me too, and when I had been in his belly, I would have kept such a jangling of the bells that he should never have left till he cast bells, steeple, church, and parish up again. But if the good King Simonides were of my mind, we would purge the land of these drones that rob the bee of her honey. How, from the fenny subject of the sea, these fishers tell the infirmities of men, and from their watery empire recollect all that men may prove or men detect. Peace be at your labor, honest fishermen.
Honest, good fellow, what's that? If it be a day fits you, search out of the calendar and nobody look after it.
May see the sea hath cast upon your coast
What a drunken knave was the sea to cast thee in our way?
a man whom both the waters and the wind in that vast tennis court hath made the ball for them to play upon, entreats you, pity him. He asks of you that never used to beg. No, friend, cannot you beg? Here's them in our country of Greece gets more with begging than we can do with work.
Canst thou catch any fishes then?
I never practiced it.
Nay, then thou wilt starve sure, for here's nothing to be got nowadays unless thou canst fish for it.
What I have been, I have forgot to know, but what I am, want teaches me to think on. A man thronged up with cold, my veins are chill, and have no more of life than may suffice, to give my tongue that heat to ask your help, which if you shall refuse, when I am dead, for that I am a man, pray you see me buried. Die, Cathaw? Now God's forbid, and I have a gown here. Come, put it on. Keep thee warm. Now afore me a handsome fellow. Come, thou shalt go home, and we'll have flesh for all day, fish for fasting days, and more, or puddings and flapjacks, and thou shalt be welcome. I thank you, sir.
Hark you, my friend, you said you could not beg.
I did but crave.
But crave? Then I'll turn craver too, and so I shall escape whipping.
Why, are your beggars whipped then?
Oh, not all, my friend, not all. For if all your beggars were whipped, I would wish no better office than to be beadle. But, maester, I'll go draw up the net.